Morning YouTube, happy Monday. Beautiful day it is. Look at that beautiful thing. Beautiful sky, sunshine. We're at the pit. My hat's all knocked sideways. We're picking up topsoil. Oh, that's a good sized pile. I think we're gonna pick up, I think it's 5 yards we're picking up here. We'll see. See you in a bit. Wow. They don't want all that. Maybe 5 yards. Back to the pit. Let's get back to the pit, I said. Well, let's get up to the scale house and we'll get back to the job site. I'll explain everything that we've done and everything that we're doing. This is a beautiful, beautiful quarry. A lot of good people working here. I really like these people. I've been dealing with this company for 20 years. 10 years with my business and 10 years with the company I used to work for prior to my business. Anyways, let's go up to the scale house, we'll get our ticket, we'll get down to the job site. See you in a bit. Look at that beautiful view. That's my client's house. This is the house where I found the leak coming into the basement. So, obviously we did a lot of brick, not a lot, but we did some brick here. Shed used to be there. We put a pad in place using old interlock from the front we took out. Well, patio stones, glorified patio stones. Moved the shed over for them. This whole area here, including pretty much right where the shed ends, right at the property line here, which is the end of the fence, it was all this overgrown stuff. You could see it here. I was in here with the mini, tore it all out, and built this whole area up so they can have a bit of a lawn, even though this is a rental property. This way their tenants can have a bit of a lawn. So I got topsoil out front. We're going to be bringing it a little bit back here. All we're doing is a light little top dress on this and then seeding it. We'll be adding it beside the brick, but we're going to be getting sand in there first because I don't want anybody on the brick after topsoil's around. So we'll be bringing the topsoil up to the finished grade there, so we don't have anyone tripping. All the way around here. This stuff as well needs to be knocked down. Chunk of cement. No, that's cement. So we also put 4-inch corrugated pipes coming out to keep water away from the basement. The foundation, we don't want to overwork that at all. Knock these piles down. Oh my goodness. Never ends. Never ends the work I do, let me tell you. Joys of owning a business. So yeah, we'll be adding a bit of topsoil here as well. This is already topsoil right here. So we'll just be adding a bit right here after the sands and all the brick. So there's another 4-inch running out. That pipe right there, the little one, I think it's a 1-inch poly, 3/4. No, it's 1 inch. Sorry, that's the sub pump, which is connected there. It's actually under the stairs on the inside. I had to come in and connect that. So a new brick all the way here. Another parking spot. There's Johnny. Love that. So we got some wrap here, recycled asphalt. This stuff here. That's all it is recycled asphalt. So we ran another 4-inch corrugated. That's 4-inch corrugated. It's teed off right here because that's taking no load. This one could take it. Oh, excuse me. I don't know what that is. We'll just throw that down towards the ditch. There we go. Perfect. The neighbors, we put one in there as well on a separate 4-inch corrugated. That's all running out down here. All the way down. Coming out right there. So I wanted the neighbor on their own 4-inch because we don't want to connect to it. That's just common sense. What are you thinking of this 259 so far, buddy?
Gosh, beautiful. Burns fuel like a pig, but
yeah, she burns a lot of fuel compared to the 246, but it's pretty good machine though. I'm really liking it so far, but it's at least 1,000+ pounds heavier. The 9,000 pounds,
yeah,
that's without the bucket, without fuel in it. Yeah, that's just the machine. So it's about, that bucket's 5,000 pounds, and when you fill it up with, I don't know how many gallons it holds, but yeah, I think it's just under 10,000 pounds or around 10,000 pounds with a full fuel tank and the bucket on it. Because the bucket I think weighs 500. Should say right on it. Oh, sorry, it weighs 600 pounds. Yeah, so it's about 10,000 pounds when she's rocking and rolling. So that's what we're doing here. Yeah. We'll do a few little videos as we're doing this. Oh my goodness. I got a spot of tea on the way, but I'm almost contemplating to have a cup of coffee. But anyways, we laid this in running bond because there's no way you could put a soldier course on this. It's way too narrow, and I think it actually turned out quite well in the running bond pattern. It's a bigger brick, so I don't mind doing it in running bond. Minimizes cutting, and like I said, you can't put a soldier course on this. Property line is right here, so our edging is on the property line pretty well. I don't mind the running bond, I really don't. Oh, someone put a pail right beside you. Yeah. This is when they're painting inside the house, I believe. Who knows? Lovely brick and a rock, and that's a rock as well. All right, I'm gonna get some stuff done here. Ooh, pretty bird. Anyways, the neighbor has a really nice property. We did their driveway, I think about 7-8 years ago, the year they bought it. Same with that back patio. And we're going to be doing more here the next year or two. But you'll have to see what we're doing. It's not hardscaping, I'll tell you that much. We do a lot more than hardscaping. Like I said last year, there was way too much going on for me to record every little thing we were doing. A lot of things going on in my personal life, which we're not going to talk about because it's nobody's business and everything's fine, everything's good. Anyways, I'm going to clean this mess up, and we'll see you soon. Alright, so we got the 259 all chained down, ready to roll off to the next little project. Yeah. Sorry, I just finished chaining it down. Record time. It took me 5 minutes. Not bad. Who needs speed binders, eh? They would be nice, but my ratchet binders will suffice. Anyways, let's go over and check out what we did. See you over there. Water, lots of water. So So we got this all spread, seeded. We're just raking it in now so the birds don't eat all of it, because they will eat some of it. This was a little add-on here. She's getting just a little garbage thing there for her tenants. Yeah, just make sure all that seed and crap is off there too, Mark.
Yeah, I'll blow it all off after.
Cool. Yeah, so we recap. We got all the downspout pipes in. 4-inch coming off of that little tiny roof with a Y connector into this one. The neighbors is in their own. Oh wow, that's an old school little dish thing there.
Yeah.
Wow, I haven't seen one of those since we were little kids. That's cool. So we ran theirs on their own separate one. It's all ran out right down where we have this chunk of brick sitting on it. We're leaving it like that because they're still doing work here. This was all done last year, so we don't want them pulling our pipes out of the ground. So we got the wrap, recycled asphalt. This driveway was so thin, it was like an inch. We're gonna actually be redoing this little last piece too with wrap, but waiting until they put another layer on there in August. Got the side done. So we got enough parking for two cars now. So now it's a legal rental unit. We got topsoil on the side here. This has got to be cleaned off. We got gray polymeric sand in there. That's what they wanted, so that's what we gave them. So we had a topsoil here. It's all seeded. They raked it in. I'm walking on it because I'm not walking on the brick with topsoil foot. That's what we call a topsoil foot. To make sure those little things get out. So we got this all seeded. We got that shed. Got the shed moved from that little area, which they seeded, over to here. We put a brick pad on to make sure that's cleaned off before we leave. This is all seeded, just top dressed with fresh topsoil. Yeah, quick little job. I think it's 3 days total to do what we did here, including the brick install, prep and everything. It'd be a nice little rental property. I like the way that stone looked with the siding, even with the paint that they put on the brick, because they did paint the masonry. And what's going to be done to fix our little water problem, I'll show you. That's an earlier video. It came out about a week and a bit ago. Ooh, excuse me. So we're going to put flashing on this, just like it's done over there, so it has a good slope coming off. That was the problem, the water coming in through there, just like I pointed out. We're actually going to caulk in between the J-trim and the roof there, and use a black caulking or brown, whatever color they choose, or clear, it doesn't matter as long as it's sealed up. And then yeah, you get that flashing in there. They'll pull this off. This little piece here is going to be coming right out, so they'll have the flashing coming up a little bit and behind this, and then out off with a little slope, and then wrapped around, just like it's done over here. Nice little slope coming out. And I like how it's bent like this, because that acts as like a drip edge. Because see, this one here has a drip edge on it, that little indent there, but this side does not. That way the water, the drip edge it'll go to that little indent and then just drip off, but here it won't. It definitely won't. All right, so that's it with this one. John's just cleaning up my mess because I had to get in and get the forks, packing them. Clear down the long hair, shall we?
Down here already.
Down.
Decent little day today. Got some recycled asphalt in the driveway. Yep. All graded. Marky's doing some raking back there. And
Clean up, yeah.
Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, comment, subscribe. We'll catch you on the next one.
Bam. Bunch of pros. I like the clap.